Right now, we want to bring in Amber Gervais. Amber's mom, Kim, was shot in Las Vegas, one of those more than 500 hurt, and doctors say that she is now paralyzed.
Good morning.
We have a picture of your mom up. You and I talked last night, and I appreciate you talking to us this morning. How is she doing right now, and how are you and your sister doing?
Basically, we're just hanging in there, trying to stay positive day by day.
Okay, and your mother is aware of what has happened?
Yeah, she knows what's happened. She's obviously feeling a lot of emotions, and I'm just trying to stay positive for her.
Okay, and something that we talked about last night, it's so hard to imagine that something as innocent as going to a concert could end like this, and it's my understanding that the friend that your mom was with lost her life.
Yeah, my mom went with 3 women. There's 3 of them total, and one of them lost her life in this.
Amber, I'm just so sorry. You all are doing what you can to help your mom, and we want to make sure that we get the word out. You set up a GoFundMe page. I cannot imagine the types of medical expenses that she will have now and in the future. So if you want to talk a little bit about that page and what you'll use the money for.
Yeah, we set up the GoFundMe page because we're currently in Nevada and we live in Southern California. Obviously, the medical bills are going to be substantial, and getting her home as well. So the GoFundMe page is just really to try to help with any bills that we're taking on and transporting her home when we can.
Okay, and I'm going to put that on my Facebook page this morning for any of our viewers who want to help out. And we should probably say that Kim is from here, has a lot of family members still in the Kansas City metro, which is how we were able to connect with you, Amber. Any final words from you when you think about the week that you've had and it's only Wednesday?
It's just not right. It's not fair. There's a lot of good people that didn't deserve any of this. A lot of lives are changed forever. I just want to bring attention to the people, the victims, the people who need the attention.
And we're going to start with Annette because kind of your story all starts with Annette seeing something on Sunday morning. So Annette, if you would just kind of start detailing with us what you saw. Don't be shy with the details of what you have to say. Go ahead and just lay it all out there for us.
I was noticing someone with a phone camera, and they were like on a FaceTime type of thing where you can see the other person on the phone. And I was looking at him, and the way he was talking to this person and the way the person was talking to him, it kind of made me uneasy. And he was kind of going around the hotel with his camera, kind of like not like showing it with his hand, like panning it around type of thing. And I told Dave, I said, Dave, that's kind of weird. Should I say something? Like, that makes me uncomfortable. And my husband was like, well, no, not really, because, we don't want people to think we're racist or something, because the person I saw doing that was like in, what would you call it? Attire, like
maybe traditional imam type clothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so but he was like, when you're on the phone, usually your voice is in a stern, but he was like, it just gave me a weird feeling. But what was weird about it is that he was showing the guy like slowly, like looking around the room, and talking. And it wasn't like he was doing it quickly. By the time we got up the escalator and I was looking down, and I stood up there for a while, and he was still panning it around. Well, then the day went on, and we thought nothing of it. Since they have, a shower and a bath, I thought, oh, it'd be so nice to take a bath at nobody's here. So I took a bath. When I got out, it was like somewhere between, what time was it? Like, probably, it was before 10. I know for sure it was before 10. And it might have been 9:45-ish.
Yeah, I think it was about 9:45.
And I got out. I was getting ready, and I was like thinking, what was I going to start packing? And then I heard gunshots, and I was like, I heard, and I was like, Dave, and he comes down the bathroom. I'm like, do you hear that? And he's like, it stopped for a minute, a little bit, and then it started again. And I said, Dave, that's gunshots, and I grabbed my cell phone and I started calling 911 because Clarissa at that point called, right, Dave?
Yeah.
And she called, and she's like, Mom, they're shooting. I love you. I love Dad. If we don't make it. And I'm like, what? Wait, no, baby, they're shooting here. I hear it here. I hear it here. I'm in my room. I hear it. That's when everything came back to me about Sunday morning. And I'm thinking, is this a terrorist attack?
I was sitting down in the lobby area outside on the sidewalk, and all of a sudden I heard what I thought was fireworks. I looked up, and one of the windows was falling down, glass shattering and coming down, and then a few random gunshots, and then another window busted out, and then just a bunch of rapid-fire gunshots after that. Went on for about 2 minutes.
come back to center. I'm on Convention Center. Is it this bus?
Yeah, it's an open line with a female saying there's security.
It's over there. It's over there.
Control, that is correct. Shots. Control, that is correct. Shots. Shots fired. 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 Shots fired.
We remember the slogans, we can't even remember the fucking wars. You know why?
Why?
That's show business. That's why we're here.
I see.
Naked girl, covered in napalm. V for victory. 5 Marines raising the flag. Mount Suribachi. You remember the picture 50 years from now, you'll have forgotten the war.
True.
To go for. Smart bomb falling down the chimney. 2,500 missions a day, 100 days. One video of one bomb, Mr. Morse. The American people bought that war. War is show business. That's why we're here.
And what do you do for the president?
north-facing window, is that one broken out also? Workers on that 32nd floor. The north-facing window, is that one broken out also? Units moving to the 32nd floor. CP.
Brad, here, I can't tell what direction this room is. Let me get to a window and see it.
Workers on that 32nd floor. The north-facing window, is that one broken out also?
Here, I can't tell what direction this room is. Let me get to a window and see it.
You guys, there's a window that faces east. You guys, there's a window that faces east. You have another broken window out that we're focusing on. You have another broken window out that we're focusing on, but we just need to make sure if you guys are in there or not, because there is a little bit of movement. You have another broken window out that we're focusing on, but we just need to make sure if you guys are in there or not, because there is a little bit of movement. Keep pushing. We still don't have to do a sweep for victims. Keep pushing.
Okay, Jair, we are facing north. We are facing north.
Just confirming that is you guys that's in the broken window that faces the Luxor.
We are facing the left floor. We do not have a broken window.
Okay, copy. It looks like you might have another room that has a broken window that also faces the Luxor off that north end. Okay, copy. It looks like you might have another room that has a broken window that also faces the Luxor off that north end. Okay, copy. It looks like you might have another room that has a broken window that also faces the Luxor off that north end.
Okay, stand by. We've got curtains open on a window that's not broken.
It's us. It's us. It's us. Corey, it's us. Tell them it's us.
We have to go ahead.
I'm up here in the room.
You have another broken window out that we're focusing on.
We are facing the left floor. We do not have a broken window.
Okay, copy. It looks like you might have another room that has a broken window that also faces the Luxor off that north end.
We're watching cameras right now, and we see a broken out window on Mandalay Bay that's about 8 floors down. Lights are on inside the building with the broken out window. Possibly this is where the shooter was.
Okay, confirming 8th floor.
It's going to be about the 8th floor from the top.
Okay, copy that.
Go ahead, Todd.
We're just doing rechecks to make sure beds are okay.
Jenna, Purdue, baby. You're taking the left floor. We do not have a broken window.
No, there's several rooms in here for you.
You remember, one window all the way up to the right floor. Right where that curtain is, right back to the door.
Okay, stand by. We've got curtains open on a window that's not broken.
It's us. It's us. It's us. Corey, it's us. Tell them it's us.
We have to go ahead.
I'm up here in the room.
Go ahead, Todd.
curtain is right by the door.
Okay, stand by. We've got curtains open on a window that's not broken.
It's us. Corey, it's us.
It is us. We have to go ahead. I'm up here. Go ahead, Todd.
Through investigation and response, we determined there was a shooter on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay. Officers responded to that location and engaged the suspect at that location. He is dead currently.
Lily, did you hear that? Did you hear the one guy in the room? They made entry. One guy they took down. We were sealed. They entered the room. They took one guy down. They sealed the room for the front end, and they're clearing the rest of it. They entered the room. They took one guy down. They sealed the room for the front end, and they're clearing the rest of it. Room by room. One guy they took down. We were sealed. One guy they took down. We were sealed. One guy they took down. We were sealed.
And engaged the suspect at that location. He is dead currently.